Good morning, wait, it's afternoon. It's afternoon now. No, it's not evening. It's not morning. What's up, bros? Welcome to the live stream. Happy Sunday. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Max Voltage, good to see you. Cooking Mailman, good to see you. Second TL, I haven't seen you forever, man. Second TL. How's life, man? Luke, Warm Mining, BitConnect. Dude, haven't heard of BitConnect for a while. Squirrel Masters, good to see you, bros. Bitcoin is falling. Cooking Mailman, yeah, it's falling. Don't you see? It's falling. The difficulty is falling. That's the title of today's live stream, and it's continuing to fall. It's gonna continue to fall, which is a good thing. So, you know, lukewarm mining. What the hell, man?
Put this towards some solar hash rate. I'm trying to find the sheet for the M74S.
BTC is on the ups, dude. Put this towards some solar hash rate. I'm trying to find the sheets for the M74S. Okay. You know what? Good time to do one. Let's do it for the early birds in the live stream. Come on, hit that like, bros. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's do a hash rate giveaway for the people early on the stream. How about that? All right, if you want to participate, just everyone say thank you, Lukewarm. Everyone say thank you, Lukewarm, in the live chat. Just so you guys get put on the participant list. Hit that like button as well. Let's go. Everyone say thank you, Lukewarm. And I'll get you guys on the participant list here. Ooh, I need the wheel of names. Wheel of names. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Lukewarm. Thank you. There we go. All right, let's see how many. Give you guys another 20 seconds. Mr. Lukewarm, thank you for the $10 super chat. Good sir, you said you had some ASICs on sale on your website. I like it. 805 mining. Okay. What is this? BitX Gamma 800. What is this? 2 in stock. Interesting. How much hash rate? How much hash rate is this one? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 5 more seconds. Guys, just say thank you, lukewarm. And I'm taking a screenshot right now. There we go. Thank you to everyone worried about my son yesterday. He's okay now. He's got some antibiotics and he's doing much better. He's doing much better. Still sick, but doing better. Okay, here we go. I got the snapshot. Got 60 of you in here. Let me shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, here we go. This is for the Brains Hash Power. Thank you to Brains Hash Power for sponsoring the Red Panda Mining channel. We're going to be doing this probably forever. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Well, we'll do another one. We'll do another one at once we get to 80, 100 likes. So hit that like button. We'll do another one. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Zoli, Hyperhash, Nick the best, T Dun, Robert S1, Hodl M3, Rico, Mining Meister, Tristan Broder, Bryant 13370, Dan Man 3370, Dan Man 3370. Congratulations. Dan Man, are you here? Tristan Broder, so close. Yeah, so close. Dan Man, are you here? You have won a 2 petahash for 2 hours hash rate. I hope you can hit a Bitcoin block. Dan Man, I see you. I can't believe I won. Here we go. I see you. Dan Man. Perfect. Look at how prepared you are. Look, everyone take note. I want everyone to take note right now in the live. Everyone watching, everyone look at the live chat. I want everyone to be as prepared like Dan Man. Look at that. Replied, you know, tells you like he had his Bitcoin address ready. Look at this guy. This guy. Oh, so good. Dan Man. Thank you, man. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you, Dan Man. I'm so proud of you. That's right. I have it saved in a text file. That's hilarious. That's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. You gotta have it saved in a text file. All right, here we go. Dan Man, I'm putting you in. There we go. Let me confirm on the Telegram bot here. There we go. Perfect. We can all be a little more like Dan. Exactly. So now we know it's rigged. Mumf202022. It's not rigged. Okay? Not rigged. I can't SQL injection wheelofnames.com. I don't own this site. Okay? All right. I despise you, Dan Man. That's so funny. Okay, Dan Man, congrats, man. We'll do another hash power giveaway once we hit like 80 to 100 likes. We'll do another one. Hit that like, bros, if you want another one. Okay, so back to topic. So Bitcoin is falling in terms of its difficulty, okay, which is a good thing. All right. So again, in a sense, and everyone obviously knows this already. With the drop, I mean, if you zoom out, like the drop in difficulty is actually it's actually not really down. If you just compare it to Bitcoin maybe back September 2025. The difficulty of Bitcoin back in September 2025 was already 136. So, or 132. So we're pretty much back where we were, you know, 7 months ago, back in September. We're down to 132 T. Okay. Next difficulty adjustment's going to happen in what? 12 days, 17 hours, right? So, you know, we are going to, apparently it's going to go down another 3%. Okay. But this is going to be all dependent on the hash rate for Bitcoin, which is falling. Okay. So if you're looking right now, Bitcoin's hash rate has been coming down pretty good, right? It's been going down. Big farms. I just talked with someone actually. There's a 10,000 S19s that have turned off in Texas. 10,000 S19s have turned off in Texas last week. It's a company that went bankrupt, and they're not mining anymore. So there's an F ton of hash rate that is turning off. Okay, it's happening everywhere. It's not just, you know, it's happening to companies, Bitcoin mining companies that are no longer profitable, even if they have, you know, 5 or 6 cents per kilowatt hour. A lot of these big companies have employees. You know, they have overhead, right? Employees, you know. They got to pay for internet. They got to pay for security, insurance, accounting, you name it, right? All these things add up to where their effective electrical rate isn't 5 or 6 cents. It actually turns out to be maybe 8 or 9 cents per kilowatt hour after all said and done, right? So with a bunch of the miners turning off, okay, they had to turn off because they simply were not profitable anymore, right? S19s at like 8 cents per kilowatt hour, depending which model you have. Okay, S19 XPs, S19K Pros, at 8 cents per kilowatt hour. These are all losing money right now, right? These are all losing money. And I heard of another farm just turn off last week as well. Actually, a hosting company. So it's happening, right? We talked about this. We talked about this ever since we had this big drop in Bitcoin, almost 50%, right? Bitcoin dropped from 125K down to 70, down to 60K. I said there was going to be a bloodbath, right? It's a slow, gradual bloodbath that we are seeing, a capitulation over the past since October, right? It's April 2026. I'm hearing it now. I'm hearing it a lot more. It's happening. People, companies are turning off. They're bankrupt. They don't have the cash flow anymore. Again, overhead is bleeding. It's bleeding these bigger companies, right? So what's that transpire to us, the home crypto miner? Well, it ain't profitable at all to mine at home. It's don't, like, anybody at 15 cents per kilowatt hour, it's even worse. Okay, it's don't even think about Bitcoin mining at home. You know, you don't even have any Bitcoin miner at 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Ain't gonna be great. Even at an efficiency level of 10.9 joules per terahash, at 15 cents per kilowatt hour at home, you ain't making any money. You're just breaking even on an A4 Pro Air, which is not even released yet. S23. No home residential miner is going to buy an S23 at 11 joules per terahash at 15 cents per kilowatt hour, mining negative 35 cents a day. You know, it's not worth it at home. Now, the other side of it, and I still think of it as, I think of a kind of a waste of money at this point, but solo miners. Okay, there's obviously plenty of people. There's millions of people out there with very expensive electricity, and if you were to mine with a NerdQX plus hydro or something like that, you're losing a couple cents a day because you're solo mining. And everyone collectively that's solo mining right now, I mean, is losing, because we're all trying to hit that Bitcoin block. And, you know, normally between 23 to 30 Bitcoin blocks a year are found by solo miners. Not necessarily, you know, found by these little lucky miners or nerd QX++ers, nerd miners, octaxes, whatever. It's a very, very high, very low chance that anyone is going to be hitting a block in their lifetime here. In the next, we did the math, right? We did the math. Anyone can do the math, right? On average, I'm going to say about 25 blocks, solo blocks are found a year. And this could constitute small miners and even big miners that are solo mining. So, you know, in the next 114 years, that's when the last Bitcoin block is mined. After that, it's going to be mining transaction fees. So realistically, between 2,500 to 3,000 Bitcoin blocks are going to be found by solo miners in the next 114 years. So not everyone, all the millions of people out there that are solo mining Bitcoin, your chance of hitting a block is slim to none, right? I mean, everyone out here that has a, you know, a nerd octax, a bitax at home, we're all trying our luck, right, to hit a block, right? There's obviously a chance, but it's a very, very, very low chance. And so majority of people who are buying into these miners, I just want you to have that realization that you're probably not going to hit a block. And if you're spending this type of money on this stuff, I just want you to realize that it's money. You got to be spending this money if you believe that you will not get it back. Okay, just understand the couple $100 you're spending on these types of miners, just know that you're not going to get it back unless you hit a block, unless you're that lucky. Under 3,000 people in the next 114 years are going to hit this block. And I just want to put this into perspective for people before people spend money. Okay, and everyone here is a big boy. You know, I'm not going to hold your hand, tell you, you know, go spend money or not spend money. You're the one who ultimately has control of your wallet and your money. I just want to mention that a lot, because this is something that, you know, not everyone's going to hit a block, and I just want everyone to have that realization. And now Squirrel Master. So here's the other side of it. Okay, you know how it's all Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin. Yes, it's all Bitcoin. So I'm actually not even focusing on solo mining Bitcoin anymore. I am now putting my eggs essentially into like BCH or Doge. Actually, I'm actually going a little bit more heavier on script solo mining, because the chances of hitting a Doge block is actually way higher than when it comes to like Bitcoin Cash or even Bitcoin. So I looked at the opportunity cost versus, you know, the alternative, which is there's a lot of script miners that are actually cheaper in price versus, let's say, the Bitcoin miners. And the effective hash rate that a lot of these miners have versus, you know, the Bitcoin solo miners, the script miners that are out there right now, like the Volk Miner D1 Mini Praise, the Flu Miner L2s, you know, your chance of hitting a block, a Dogecoin block on these things are far greater than, let's say, a Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash when it comes to versus the Bitcoin miners. So I think this is one that I'm gonna be. I just ordered another DG1 home and a Flu Miner L2 and a Volk Miner D1 Mini. I have a couple of these coming, and I'm going heavy. Like, these are gonna be my heaters. Like, I think the script miners are gonna be my heaters for the next while. And I'm not turning them on as heaters. They're probably gonna go downstairs. And the script miners don't depreciate as fast. Exactly. So another thing to consider is with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, we all know Bitcoin has a halving, right? Bitcoin Cash also has a halving. But Dogecoin no longer has their halvings. Dogecoin no longer has halvings. So this is where it becomes a lot more lucrative in a way that script mining for solo mining, I think, is a lot better versus Bitcoin at this point in time. I think Bitcoin solo mining, Bitcoin Cash solo mining, I think Bitcoin Cash is fine. Bitcoin, if you're solo mining Bitcoin Cash, you definitely have the ability to ROI. Like it's a $1,500 block, right? Or what's Bitcoin Cash at right now? Bitcoin Cash is $445. Yeah, so a $1,500 block at this point for the next 2 years. You have a pretty good chance to hit a Bitcoin Cash block in the next 2 years. But just, you know, the ability to hit a Bitcoin block is far-fetched. I mean, in the next 2 years, we have a halving, right? Realistically, the next 50 people are going to hit a Bitcoin block in the next 50 years. So I think script mining for home miners is probably going to be the next bigger thing. Is going to be a lot attainable, sustainable in a way, is how I'm thinking about it. So, you know, there's all these things out there, but you know, otherwise, a lot of these smaller things, a lot of the smaller miners out there, like the Nerd QX pluses, or hey, the Red Panda. Hey, this is almost sold out, by the way. Almost. We're almost out. The RedPandaMining Hammer Miner BC04. If you guys are interested, there are a few of these left. Thank you to PlebSource for manufacturing the Red Panda Hammer Miner. And yeah, this is a cool one with the Ethernet. Definitely with the Ethernet. Lower latency is better when it comes to solo mining, of course. And good times. Good times. Clickbait me more. I wouldn't know where to rather spend that 1.5k. Yeah, so like when I hit that $1,000 Dogecoin block, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna invest it more into buying another script miner. And so this is where I think it's a lot more lucrative in this regard when it comes to script mining. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Dark Lives, when RPM Hammer giveaway? Dark Lives, until I receive it, they are going to ship me 1 or 2 of these, or one of them for sure. And we're going to do one for giveaway for sure. Yeah. So this has the Ethernet port. The RPM branded one has the Ethernet port. It's not black and green, it's red and white. So just making sure for you guys. And if you guys are interested in the Red Panda Tangem, it's also available as well. Tangem wallet. 60, if you get $10 off, it's 10% off, it's $62.91. $62 for the RPM Tangem. Available now. Okay, so anyways, yeah, Bitcoin, we got some fun things happening. Okay, so the difficulty is dropping. So, I mean, in a sense, the chances of, you know, all of us collectively trying to solo mine Bitcoin, there is a higher chance now. Bigger entities are turning off, which is great. And a lot of them are moving towards AI or other types of power generation for whatever data centers. So, you know, there's a lot of different opportunities out there. Anything worth mining or AI garbage to look at. T5T11. AI in of itself is its own monster. If you are thinking about getting into AI, the whole AI platforms like Vast or SimplePod or Salad, just understand that it's not just, you know, setting up a GPU rig and getting it all sorted out and installed. There's a lot more to it. You know, networking is involved. You got to have fiber internet. If you don't have fiber internet, you're kind of hindering yourself, in my opinion. There are people who get rented, of course, if you have like this regular coax copper internet, but you got to have that uptime. You got to have all that. So I think majority of people out there aren't going to be getting into AI. It's just majority of people here who are technically inclined, maybe who have already gotten into GPU mining before, understand the transition from GPU mining to AI is not that difficult. But the other side of it is, you know, you do need fiber. You do need, you know, networking knowledge, getting VLANs set and all that kind of stuff, client isolation. You know, I want to make sure. Yusuf puts, Panda, 1 gigabyte of fiber is the same as 1 gigabyte of coax. No, it's not, Yusuf puts. 1 gigabyte coax does not give you 1 gigabyte upload. All right. Fiber will give you symmetrical 1 gig up, 1 gig down. Coax, 1 gig up does not give you 1 gig up. You can get 1 gig down on coax, yes. But your upload speed on coax is gonna be like nothing. that is not the same. That is completely different, man. Completely different. And the latency, yeah, latency on fiber is is way better. Yeah, is way better. Clickbait more. Have you increased the difficulty to any higher number since you put out an Ethernet port on the miner? Clickbait me more. My difficulty on my BC04 was the highest I ever seen. Just recently. Oh, wait, I'm actually, no, somebody won the hash rate yesterday. So I'm actually mining to him. Let me just see here. Let me just see. One second. Week-long hash rate. Let's see. This gentleman won. Okay, let me put it up here. This gentleman won the week-long hash rate for the BC04. So the difficulty I got was over 134G or something like that. So this guy got 376M, which is pretty good. Not bad. Just started. This guy, I'm giving it to him for a week. So hopefully, man, if this guy hits a block, I told him I just want 1 Bitcoin. I just need 1. Just 1. I checked. Bitcoin isn't falling unless we're talking about something else. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about the Bitcoin difficulty falling. Yes. Bitcoin difficulty is falling, which is a good thing for majority of us that are, you know, trying to test their luck solo mining. Okay, we're almost at 80 likes. Once we get to 80 likes, I will do another Brains Hash Power giveaway here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got 130 of you here. 76 likes. Thank you guys for being here. We'll do another one here. Shortly, we'll do another giveaway. But yeah, is there anything else? Cooking Mailman, fiber is great for flossing your teeth. That's funny. I switched the CK pool to Brains this morning. I got a few bested of 277 within an hour. Felt good. Nice, man. Yeah, the Hammer Miner, it's actually been doing pretty good in terms of getting the best share. So it's been pumping out like real fast high shares. While versus my other stuff is not getting in the M. Some of them, you know, some of them are getting the G as well, which is just insane. But it's interesting. This one's been pretty good. The Hammer Miner BC04 has been doing good. I mean, mine's mining through Ethernet, so it's not through Wi-Fi. It's through Ethernet. So obviously, we did do a comparison, right? Ethernet mining versus Wi-Fi. Depending on your Wi-Fi, you know, I was getting 10 milliseconds on my Wi-Fi. Now on the BC04 or any wired device, I'm getting 1 to 2 milliseconds. So that's like a 500% increase, right? 500% increase in terms of speed. So definitely in terms of the share, you know, getting to the pool or wherever you're mining to, latency is definitely more important in that regard. You know, the higher latency that you have, the further reject or drop shares that you could have. Right? And every millisecond counts. Every millisecond counts. So Yeah, you know, wired. If you can have wired stuff, that's obviously a lot better. In that regard, is the Red Panda Miner also Wi-Fi? Young Valor. Yes, it includes. Yes, the RPM branded one also has Wi-Fi, but it has Ethernet as well. Ethernet on the side. Yep. Yes, it does. Okay, we're over 80 likes. Let's go. Wheel of names, bros. Brains hash power. Here we go. Everyone type in. Everyone just type Bitcoin once in the live chat. Everybody just type in Bitcoin once in the live chat. And get you guys in the Brains hash power. Get you in the participant list. All right, you just need to type it once. And we'll get you guys in there. All right, give you guys 30 seconds. You just need to type Bitcoin just once. Okay, you don't need to spam. Okay, don't spam. You just need to type it once, and then you'll be put in the participant list. All right. Give you guys 20 seconds. Just type Bitcoin once in the live chat, and we'll get you guys in there. All right, I'm seeing a lot of people being added, which is good. Get you guys another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good enough. Get you getting the list here. Oh, it's not letting me copy. There we go. There we go. All right. Put that in. Sort. Let's do this and remove this. There we go. Perfect. Shuffle. All right, here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Here we go. Mr. Mitchell Gaming, Ninja Kid. What's up, bros? Totter Rose. Good to see you, bros. Good to see you. How's everyone on this lovely Sunday? Nice and sunny. Gonna go outside after this. Actually, no. I need to clean my basement. A lot of boxes. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? Here we go. We got a lot of people in this list. We got a lot of people. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. For another 2 petahash for 2 hours. Hash rate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, who's gonna win? Mining Meister, Clickbait Me More, George Pippis, Barry Barami, Cryptobaltus, Jester, Intense Shot, it's probably Yarnish, Gartim, Totter Rose, SBMN, Squirrel Masters, Rizzo, 529, John Lightbody, K3 Baz, K3 SKT, K3 Baz, US. Congratulations, good sir. K3 Baz. K3 Baz. I feel like you won last week. K3 Baz. Congrats. K3 Baz. Congratulations, good sir. You have won. K3 Baz. Are you here? K3 Baz. Are you here? Good sir. Thank you. I see your address. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go. Put you in here. Try your luck. Congrats, Mr. K3 Baz. Let's go. K3 Baz, just making sure. That's your address? K3 Baz, just making sure. This is your address, right? Nice, nice. Looks good. Okay, confirm bid. Okay, there we go. I need to go Telegram. Let's see. Telegram. K3 Baz. K3 Baz, there we go. Solo bid created successfully. Nice. Awesome. Done. Perfect. There we go. There we go. K3 Buzz. On its way, good sir. On its way. Perfect. Perfect. Hobbyist Miner, welcome to the stream, good sir. Missed you in Vegas. Yeah, I couldn't go, man. Way too much to do, man. Way too much. Somebody told me Vegas was, it was very, the feeling was kind of like, you know, everything has gone the way of regulation and government control and like, what did you get that feeling? Somebody told me, like, because, you know, I guess fundamentally we've kind of gone the opposite direction. Bitcoin is actually definitely not. It was created to go against, you know, governments and you know, all that stuff. But here we are. I think the whole thing about with the Bitcoin conference is that it's all going the way people are. You know, people are seeing it move towards that direction, and ultimately it's kind of like, did we, you know, did we want Bitcoin to go that way? Do we want Bitcoin to have regulation and, you know, government control? Like, I feel like, you know, it's kind of, it's going the opposite direction, right? I don't know. You tell me. That's what someone told me anyway. You know. Lies, you got nothing to do. Nick the best. Nick, how dare you? How dare you? Brev28, BTC Vegas was a psyop. Yeah. No. 100%. Hilarious. BTC, that's true. Protons and KYC. Yeah. Regulation protects the people. Good afternoon. What did I miss? KE5ADB, you missed the Brains Hash Power giveaway, good sir. RPM, that's the feeling I'm getting. Government wants full control of everything. Well, you know. Hobbyist Miner says, RedPandaMining, we all wanted adoption and regulation. Here we are. We got it. The hipsters and grassroots boys never wanted government involvement. The hype to me was amazing, but I walk in both worlds. Love it. Hobbyist Miner. Hobbyist Miner, fence sitting. I love it. I mean, let's be real. Let's just be real here. I mean, I think everyone here is here to make money. Everyone here is all about the money, and the whole point of getting the government involved was to pump their bags. Let's be real, right? Regulation, government, ETFs, getting this all in was ultimately to pump their bags. Let's be real here. That is truly the only way, and you know, it's forever gonna be like that, right? Any type of narrative, right? anything that is any type of narrative out there to pump someone's bag, whether it's government control or getting adoption or getting this regulated or SEC or whatever, interest rate drop, interest rates, all this stuff, you know, all these narratives, man. Look what happened. I mean, ultimately it's still following the Bitcoin cycle. We're still in the same Bitcoin cycle. I still believe we're in this bear market. Maybe till the end of this year for a bit, and then we're gonna start going up. But who knows? Nobody knows. But like, you know, it's Hobbyist Miner, let's be real. Waiting for the Clarity Act, hoping it's not disappointing and we see massive inflows. My altcoin bags need love so I can sell them. Dude, I hope. I mean, we can all hope. I mean, isn't the Clarity Act? Yeah, one of the biggest issues is the stable coins, right, and interest earning and all that stuff. So, I think that's the biggest thing that's like holding it down, right? And let's be real. What are the chances of the Clarity Act being passed and stable coins are going to be able to, you know, bring forth that type of interest earning, the high interest yield. I hope it does, but like, what are the chances of that actually passing, right? Banks and governments don't want that. They don't want it. And now they're going back on it. Now they're going back on it, right? Now they're going back on it, which is making it even worse, right? It's kind of giving that bad name to crypto, and it's like, dude. And I'm not watching these streams because I like you. I want Lambos. I mean, don't we all? Don't we all? KE5. I hate money. It's evil, but how else are you gonna survive? I mean, yeah, that's the truth. How bad are Canadian laws surrounding crypto? It's actually okay. It's set in stone. Canadian laws for crypto, it's been set in stone since like 2020. Like, crypto mining is considered a business if you do it at you know, more than 10 transactions, which is obviously going to happen for most people. Crypto mining is considered a business, right? So it's considered income. I mean, all this stuff has been set in stone in Canada for many, many years in that regard. Coinbase in Canada, we have stablecoin as well. The rules on that are already set. I mean, it's all completely regulated in Canada. In the States, I don't know, like in the States, Coinbase in the US, you guys have like you guys have the high yield stablecoin stuff, right? That's already there, right? I think what's trying to happen now is trying to get more clarity on it, but majority of people already have that, right? Hobbyist miner, rainbows and unicorns don't pay my bills. Well, yeah, you're telling me, man. I mean, everyone's in the same boat, right? Everyone's in the same boat, and it's not just us. It's the bigger players, right? It's the bigger players in this space that are also, you know, they got bills. People want to make money, right? And we're all just we're all the small fry who get left all of the little bits and pieces left over, right? And the scraps, and we're here hoping things get better, but like, it's, you know, fun times, man. Fun times. Look at the mining farms that have shut down recently. Yeah, Todd Rose, yeah. I just talked with a dude who helps take down mining farms in Texas. They just shut down a 10,000 S19 farm. 10,000 S19s. I mean, it just makes sense as to why the hash rate's been going down, right? Difficulty's been dropping. I mean, that goes along with the hash rate, but the hash rate for Bitcoin's been dropping quite considerably. So, you know, it's Hobbyist Miner, are you staking stablecoins? Yes, Hobbyist Miner, yes I am. Yes. Not too much, but you know, decent amount. I have a feeling crypto pretty much dead. What costs to mine a Bitcoin right now, and how long before it jumps by double? Yeah, Superb Legend. Yeah, so, and that's the thing, right? As much as I want to say mine and hodl Bitcoin, realistically, you know, Bitcoin's got it has to 2x from here to make it, you know, make sense. And if you're gonna mine and hodl Bitcoin if you're mining at a larger scale, it's rough. No, it's definitely rough. It doesn't make sense to mine Bitcoin anymore, unless you have under like 6 cents, right? Like you're really not staying above water, mining with like an S21 XP or something for that matter. Whether you're mining at a hobby level, like a small scale, I mean, yeah, you're mining little bits of Bitcoin. It all matters, right? And you're hoping that in the next couple of years it's gonna double. But like, it's gonna be a simple 2x, right? We're hoping a 2x at this point, or a 3x, you know? The gains, we've seen year over year, Bitcoin hasn't really, you know, had we had a 2x from 2021 to 2025. Yes, we've had that. We've had that 2x. 2021 peak to the peak of 2025. That took 4 years to get a 2x essentially, right? This next bit here coming up, I'm not sure if we're gonna get a 2x. I hope we can, but man, you know, this is what I'm gonna say this to a majority of people here is mine within your means. This is what I found to be the most like strategy given way for crypto miners at this point in time is just mine within your means. Like if you're mining at a large scale, or even doing it at home, and you're just breaking even or losing money based on your electricity, you gotta mine within your means. You gotta, what's your cash flow? Like how much are you willing to spend out of pocket? How much longer do you think, are you gonna risk it to keep continuing to mine and hodl based on your financial situation? This is what I've seen over the past couple of years, and this is the same idea with over leveraged crypto mining farms that have been turning off, that have been losing money. And this farm that I talked, the guy that I talked to just turned off this farm, 10,000 S19s in Texas. They even have cheap electric, even at like 4-5 cents electric, they still had to turn off because their overhead, okay, which includes employees, security, internet, insurance, property taxes, rent, lease, whatever, all those things add up. At the end of the day, their effective electrical rate was like 8 or 9 cents. After all said and done, this massive mining farm with all their overhead, it all turned out to be a wash. It all turned out to be, it's just, the miners that they had, of course, were not as efficient, right? The S19s, we're talking S19, I think it was the XPs or regular ones. They're like 23, 20 watt per hash, right? I think they had XPs, S19Js XPs, like 10,000 of these. And so, 8 cent, they're effective, they're losing money, right? They're losing money on this. And so it's, man, guys, I like it. It's a race to the bottom, guys. We're right now, like where we are right now, people are trying to find the most cheapest electrical possible, lowest overhead, less expenses possible. You can see how the hash rate for Bitcoin has climbed since 2020. It's climbed 10x, 11x, right? You can see how much of the hash rate has climbed since 2020. How much the big players have gotten into mining Bitcoin. We are now at the mercy. We are now at the mercy of Bitcoin's price. Okay? And we are now feeling the amount of the bloodshed, right? The amount of hash rate that's turning off, the farms that are turning off now, the bigger entities that are now changing and transitioning, pivoting to AI. It's bleeding. We're bleeding because we're the price of Bitcoin at this point in time. We're just at the mercy of Bitcoin's price at this point in time. And this is what we're seeing. If Bitcoin's price doesn't have a 2x or 3x from here, we're just going to continue to see that marginal increase, in mining efficiency. And if you don't have the latest and greatest miners, you're not able to stay afloat. And depending on your power costs as well, you gotta have cheap electric to make it, to participate at this point in time if you're gonna try to mine at a larger scale. Bro, it's literal race to the bottom, man. It's a zero-sum game, right? Crypto mining, where we are right now, it's more apparent than ever that we're at this zero-sum game. Like, right? Like, do you guys agree? Like, how, like, I'm not trying to be down or I'm not trying to be down on this, right? I'm just giving the reality at this point. This is the true reality of Bitcoin mining. This is what we have experienced in cycles past. I've been mining in 2017. I've been mining since 2017. I have seen this happen every single time Bitcoin goes down. We've had this happen 2019. We've had this happen 2022, 2023. Even before, previous times in history, even before I was mining, we've had these stories in previous times past. This is nothing new. We have seen this happen time and time again, and it's just becoming more apparent than ever now. And now that we've got people with really cheap electric, they're feeling the heat as well, right? We've now come to a point where people with cheaper electric are now feeling that heat, right? It's come to that. And if you don't have the latest and greatest and don't have the capital and money it's like this funnel, man. This funnel, this amount of money that people are spending towards getting higher, a little bit marginally more increased efficiency, just to, it's more apparent than ever that these little gains that we're seeing not only rules out the home miner, but it just rules out the people that had sub 8, 7, 9, 8 cents. Even at hosting rate right now, right? Even at hosting rates. If you don't have the latest and greatest miner, you're making $1 or something a day, right? You're not making a lot. And it's if Bitcoin, like, we need Bitcoin to go up in price in order to, really sustain majority of people who are continuing to mine right now. Because right now we are teeter-tottering between really high network hash rate, a lot of miners, a lot of crypto miners out there, right? A lot of big farms that are out there. We're teeter-tottering right now. We're literally, like, there's people who are expanding, right? There's people who are getting into hydro. Okay, this is a whole other thing happening, is hydro expansion. And that's another next grift in the crypto mining realm, is hydro. No, sorry, it's not I'm not saying grift, but it's the next evolution. All right, let's just say in Pokemon here, the next evolution in Bitcoin mining is going towards hydro, right? That's gonna push out everything above 15 watt per hash, 15 joules per terahash. The next efficiency down, and anything down below that is going to kick all of these off the network, and it's just gonna rule out, right? It's again the race to the bottom. That this is what it is. Like, this is what it is right now, right? And like, I think it's at this point in time, I think for majority of people who are not going to spend $10,000, $8,000 on a Bitcoin miner, I would probably spend that at this point in buying the coin instead. I feel like the best time is to probably buy, if you believe that Bitcoin's going to go up, it's buying the coin. I truly believe that. I truly believe that buying the coin is probably going to be like, that's it. Like, we've come to that point because we've seen such a massive expansion in Bitcoin hash rate. Difficulty is quite high. If you don't got if you don't have cheap power, man, it's rough. That's the truth. That is truth. That is honestly the god awful truth right now. I hope that, where we are in the market, because we're all at the mercy of Bitcoin's price right now. If we don't have, further price appreciation that can, and especially with the Bitcoin halving coming up in 2 years, I just hope, that's all we can hope right now. That's all we can hope. I'm not trying to be cynical or negative about it, but like, if this is the risk you're willing to take, just understand the risks involved, right? We're seeing very marginal increases in efficiency gain, and if you don't have the latest and greatest miners and electricity price, it's very hard. It's very hard. Like the S23s, like if you don't have these outright, if you don't have these miners, it's not looking too It's not looking too hot, right? Luke, member for 3 months. RedPandaMining, 100%. Our S21XP and L9s have slowed down. Our hydro has stepped up. I will find messages. I was preaching 1 to 2 years ago. Yeah, and that's where it's all going now. We're going to hydro. Where this is the next evolution in Bitcoin mining. It's hydro. We're getting down below 13 to 12 watt per hash now. And look at what's the Trump's Bitcoin mining farm. If you've seen their farm on Twitter, the dude has like hundreds of thousands of hydro units already. Like, you know, the hydro miners have been they're already expanded massively in this direction. Bigger entities have already expanded massively into hydro, and that's the next evolution, right? That's the next evolution for a lot of the Bitcoin miners at large. For those that are mining at a much higher electrical rate, they've been converting into that, right? So fun times, man. It's year over year, man. Ever since I've been Bitcoin mining since like 2017, seeing this happen all the time, seeing the bear markets and ups and downs with Bitcoin mining, it just gets the joules per terahash, it just gets worse and worse, right? Like previous times, 2017, it was like the S9s, right? We were at like the 86, 878 watt per hash realm, right? S17s came out, right? S17s came out. Avalon 1366 came out. They were like 30, 40 watt per hash. You know, this was like 2017, 2018 realm. Then, you know, Bitcoin halved and all of these became bricks, and S19s or S9s were like making like nothing a day, right? S9s weren't worth anything. But then the bull run came around back in 2021. S9s, right? S9s were then making 20, 30 bucks a day back in 2021. And they were selling for $3,000 back in 2021. And this is when the hash rate was way, way lower, right? The hash rate for Bitcoin back then was way lower. Since then, we've climbed, right? Bitcoin has climbed 10x in hash rate. So it's gotten extremely competitive now. If you don't have the cheaper power, if you don't have the better, more efficient units, you're gonna be hard pressed to really be profitable on this. Techman, thank you for the 5 men. I bet mine arrives before yours, RPM. I will do a review of BC for dual pool for the win. Buy mini panda a burger. Techman, you got one? Nice, man. Nice. Anyway, I'm not trying to be down on it, guys. I'm just this is just the current reality right now. The current reality is it the best time to buy into these miners right now? Only if you got cheap electric, because if you're thinking about, because again, this is going towards big farms that have gotten into mining and now they're liquidating because their overhead is too much. If you have access to cheap power, if you got access to cheap power, you have the ability to sustain and stay on a lot longer than the next guy. That's it, right? You just gotta, if you have access to cheap power, like I'm talking like 4 or 5 cents. If you don't have access to that, you're not going to be able to sustain for very long, especially when it's come time to when it comes time to doing your taxes and, you know, what's your cash flow? Do you have employees? You're spending on insurance, your business, internet costs, security costs, insurance costs, you know, you name it, right? Your effective electrical rate is more than 4 cents. It's like 6 or 7 cents. So, you know, it's becoming more competitive, more so now than ever. And we're seeing that, like, it's like that equilibrium with Bitcoin's price, hash rate, the type of miners you have. Like the floor for efficiency, you know, at like sub 8 cents now is break even is, let's see, based on efficiency is under, if you have 8 cents per kilowatt hour, the floor just to breaking even on a miner is like 18, 19 joules per terahash, watt per hash. The efficiency at, this is at 8 cents. Okay. If you have a S21, 17.5 joules per terahash, you're making less than $1 a day, right? You know, as we go up here, you know, we're talking, you got to have the latest and greatest if you want to, you know, stay above water. Like an S21 XP, for instance. I bought a couple of these just recently. They're a couple bucks a day, over 8 cents currently. So, you know, what we're seeing is, oh, let me turn this on. What we're seeing is a lot of hash rate turning off, right? Big farms, older farms with older inefficient hardware, they're turning off. And I hope there's more, because there's also a lot of people who are expanding in the realm. So we're kind of seeing this, yeah, teeter-tottering of like hash rate turning on, a lot of hash rate turning off. And the next 2 years, bros. I think the next 2 years is going to be interesting. Next 2 years, it's going to be interesting for sure. I hope we're not in this bear market for the next 3 years. I just hope we're not in that realm. If we are, then it's going to be, it will definitely be a bloodbath. It will be a bloodbath. I hope we are, I hope we can continue on. Yeah. With S21 XPs at $3,000 per day, payback is over 1,000 days. Yeah. Payback is not great unless Bitcoin goes up from here, right? Hash rate goes down. We need hash rate to go down and Bitcoin to go up. That's it, right? That's what we need. Is that going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? A bigger bloodbath than it is now. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think at this point in time, whether or not it's a good time to buy in, I mean, we just came down this 50% drop. Previous history, when we have a 50% drop in Bitcoin, it's normally not the best time to buy in. Maybe a little bit later when we're in full-on capitulation realm and, you know, everything is down, job loss, everything is recessionary. I mean, whether or not this is the best time, I don't know. It could be a good time to, you know, DCA in, but whether or not you think it's a good time to buy in where we are in the market right now, I mean, we all know eventually Bitcoin's going to go back up. It's just a matter of when. Scott says, I sold at 120K. I'm just biding my time. Yeah, same. I've been selling pretty much above 95K. I sold a few at 100, you know, 120, 110. I've been, a lot of my miners, I've already been selling into USDC for the past year because profitability, like an L9 was making 20, 30 bucks a day. There's no way in hell you're going to be hodling Doge when you're making 30 bucks a day. It makes sense to sell into USDC or stablecoin. Because ultimately it doesn't sustain, right? We talked about with Dogecoin, Dogecoin never sustains when it hits that high, right? It just never sustains, bro. When I got that L9 back in 2024, we talked about it, right? We talked about that when Doge goes up this high and you know, your miner's making like 60 bucks a day. You sell that stuff, man. You sell that stuff. You sell it right away. You sell it right away. Because ultimately, yeah, this is where we're at now, right? Dogecoin is literally mimicking 2021. Like, please tell me, is this not the same? This literally is the same, bros. This, like, I mean, it's not the same peak, but I mean, like, bro, like this is the same, man. Like, this is the exact same. Tell me this is not the same. So, in the next while here, I'm suspecting that Doge may have a little pump. We're gonna have a few pumps. Don't get me wrong. We're probably gonna have a few pumps here and there. But we gotta wait. Like we gotta wait for the next. We gotta wait for the next Dogecoin pump, right? Not financial advice, but yeah, like we're gonna wait for that. We gotta wait for the next one coming up. It's gonna be could be a while. I hope it, you know. As a pirate says, we live in a simulation that resets every 4 years. I agree. I think the Bitcoin cycle has never. The cycles have never gone away. A lot of people are claiming the cycle's dead. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Desert Miner, what's up, man? So we got a bit of time for it to spike. If it falls, the same pattern. Yeah, exactly. I think Doge. I think Doge is. We're pretty much at the bottom. I think Doge has hit the bottom already. So we're gonna chop. We're gonna be chopping around here for a while. And yeah, we just gotta wait for the next big up, you know. So yeah, fun times, man. Fun times. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We got 147 people here, 110 likes. Let's do another hash power giveaway. Let's go. Everyone say Bitcoin to 200K. Bitcoin to 200K. Fun times, Tartaros. Fun times, man. Just type in Bitcoin to 200K in the live chat. Just type it once. We'll get you into the participant list. And we'll do another Brains hash power giveaway. Thank you to Brains. Hash power. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Give you guys I give you guys 20 seconds. Bitcoin to 500K. Better get your Bitcoin address ready. That's right. That's right. All right, give you guys 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed it. The list is much longer this time. Here we go. Sort. Okay, there we go. Shuffle, refresh, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Bitcoin to 1 million. Oh, yeah. Bitcoin to 1 million. Here we go, bros. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. There we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a pirate. It's a pirate. I'm not gonna remove you as a pirate. Grey Wolf, Corex Hosting's a pirate. Cooking Mailman, The Cartel, Juan, Cortisone, MP13, ELH The God, Flusai U3B, Ninja Kid. Oh, Ninja Kid's gonna win. Ninja Kid. Ninja Kid, you have won. Not rigged. You have won. Good job. Congratulations. Ninja Kid, where are you? Yeah, baby. Ninja Kid, pass me your Bitcoin address. Congrats, bro. You have won. The brain's hash power. Please pass me your Bitcoin address. Good sir. Pass it to me. And I will get you in on the solo. Oh. This guy won 520. This guy hit a 528G share. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ninja Kid. Yeah. Thank you. No worries, Ninja Kid. Ninja Kid, if you can pass me your Bitcoin address, that would be great. Thank you, good sir. Let me take a sip of my water. Zapirate, have a good one, Zapirate. See you later tonight, Zapirate, or morning. Congrats, Ninja Kid. Congrats, bro. Boozley, U3B, I was so close. Yeah. Twisted Mining, step out of the room for 2 minutes, missed the chance at a spin. Ah, Twisted Mining, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. Bro, if he doesn't have a BTC wallet, he can use mine. Ah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love it. Oh, Mr. Core X himself, Mr. Depran, thank you for the $20, man. Do another drawing on me. 2026 will be a good year. I hope so. Core X, thank you, man. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Mr. Core X hosting himself. If you guys are looking for ASIC hosting, Mr. Core X has. Yo, looks like you sell some miners as well. That's awesome. Mr. Core X has hosting as well. If you guys are interested, go check him out. CoreXHosting.io. Yeah, let's do another one. Let's do another one. But I need the address. Nick the Best, thank you. Nick, you gave me that's Bitcoin address? Okay. Try your luck. There we go. Confirm bid. I need to confirm on Telegram, and my basement is overheating. I just got a message that my basement is over temperature. It's not even summertime yet. Corex, I got it. Thank you. I got it, and I put it in. Yeah, address is going right now. Mr. Ninja Kid. Congrats, Ninja Kid. Congrats. Okay, let's do another one on behalf of Mr. Core X. Everyone type in, thank you, Core X hosting. Everyone type in, thank you, Core X hosting. Let's get you in there, Mr. Core X hosting. Everyone get you in the participant list. Everyone say, thank you, Core X hosting. Ninja Kid, wheel is not rigged. I can confirm. Ninja Kid. That's right. It's not rigged. Not rigged. Love it. Love it. Love it. There we go. Corex hosting, 8.75 cents per kilowatt hour, all-in rate, no maintenance fees, no racking, de-racking fees, and no sales tax. That, you know, is actually huge. Depending where you're hosting your miners, some hosting companies have sales tax or has tax on the electrical rate. So that's this 4x. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, participant lists, guys. I'll give you guys 15 more seconds. Get you guys in the participant list. We'll do another Brains hash power giveaway. Thank you to Brains for sponsoring the channel. They are a title sponsor of the channel now. We're doing giveaways of Brains hash rate. Thanks to them. All right. 7 more seconds. And get you guys in here. Get you guys in the participant list. 3, 2, 1. All right, let me copy it. Copy. Let's go to Wheel of Names. Paste. Sort. Remove the fluff. Okay, shuffle. Refresh, shuffle, shuffle. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Thank you, Corex Hosting, for the donation towards the Brains hash power. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? GM Zombie, Go for Fun, M Buller, Craig, Nix, Me, Krafa, MP 35, Vivo, 22Z, Cutie. I think Cutie's gonna win. Cutie Y9. Or Hunsta Boogie. Hunsta Boogie 9518. Congratulations. Hunsta Boogie, I've seen you before. Hunsta Boogie, what's up, man? Are you here? Please pass me your Bitcoin address. And guys, Corex gave us 20 bucks. We're going to do another one. We're going to do another one right after this, okay? And then I got to go. I really got to clean my basement. I got to do stuff outside. Corex. Crazy bastard. Hunsta Boogie. Pass me your Bitcoin address as soon as you can, good sir. Hunsta Boogie. Another one, good sir. Congrats. Tata Rose. Hell yeah, thanks. Tata Rose. No worries, man. No worries, bros. Appreciate you, Corex. Appreciate you, man. You cleaning it just to refill it. Yeah, dude, I just counted, like, in the next 2 weeks, I have like 20 things coming. Like, I have to make a spreadsheet of how many packages I have coming. It's literally I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding you guys. I have so many things coming. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. Squirrel Masters, Mr. Hoodsta Boogie, if you could pass me your Bitcoin address, that would be great. That would be great. Yeah, the 10 server case. Yeah, 10 server cases. That's just one package, man. That's just one package. Nick the Best, thank you. Thank you. Let me put it in here. Brains hash power. Here we go. BC, and then ends in an 8. Okay. Nice. All right, confirmed. There we go. Why can't you see the address? I'm not sure. Oh no, there it is. It's right there. Oh, and my chat's gonna. I'm gonna run out of memory. My computer. No, there we go. Yeah, sometimes live chat doesn't show everything. But okay, it's there. Hunsta Boogie, congrats, man. Congrats. You are there. All right. Let's do one more. One more, final one. One more. Here we go. Participant list. Everyone type in thank you CoreX again in the live chat. Just type it once. Get you guys in the participant list. Here we go. One more time. One more time. Thank you, Core X. Nick, thank you for getting me the address, Nick. Nick, you're amazing, Nick. Let's see here. Appreciate all of you for staying in the live stream. Thank you guys. It's been a busy week. Man, I was at the hospital, waiting at the hospital for like 8 hours or 6 hours. Then another hour to get the prescription for my kid, the antibiotics. Jesus. Hospitals, man, just take forever. Take forever. All right, here we go. Getting the participant list. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, got it. Closing this. Paste in. There we go. We got the list. I'm going to turn down the members. There we go. Refresh. All right. Here we go. Got the list. Let me shuffle a couple times. Couple more times. 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Watch out! You might get what you're mining for. Cooling fans spinning around on the concrete floor. 13 GPUs stacked up in a glowing row. Red Panda's got the rhythm. Watch that.
All right. Grey Wolf, BWL. Corex, Parahang, Young Valor, Mr. Mitchell, BTC Mars, Your Go for Fun, Big Bolt Mining, GRT, WHT, Craig, Nix, Dammit Dave, Crazy Seeker, MMD, VO5, Aranicidopolis, Polu, 7153, Mr. Aranis, Mr. Aaron. Mr. E-I-R-I-N. Aaron. I'm just saying Aaron. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Congratulations. You have won. Month. Damn, that was the closest I was ever to winning. Crazy Seeker. Missed it by that much. Congrats. Yeah. Aaron, I see you, bro. I just need your Bitcoin address. Please pass me your Bitcoin address. KE5 is like Oprah today. You get hash rate, you get hash rate. Everyone gets F in the hash rate. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Everyone gets hash rate. Rigged AF. Not rigged. Bare Naked Miner. You did not win. But Bare Naked Miner. I'm gonna go in my basement soon and do the inventory check for you for those silencer kits. I know a lot of people were asking, so I have a lot of them. Aaron, I need your Bitcoin address, please. Please pass me your Bitcoin address, good sir. Congratulations. And I see it. There it is. There it is. I'm gonna copy it, and we're gonna go to Brains Hash Power. Put her in. Confirm bid. There we go. Awesome. Confirmed. Done. All right, 5 orders are going. Look at this. All right. The other one is just starting. All right. Congrats. Aaron Istu Palu 7153. Congrats. It's going to start in the next 5 minutes. It should be there soon. All right, my friends, I got to go. I really got to focus on cleaning. I really got to focus. I've been, guys, if you can see you guys know my basement. My basement is a mess, and I have so much stuff, and I have so much stuff coming. I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room. I need to finish my driveway. I need to get my sheds in. Oh, dude, if you guys can understand how busy I am, and I need to make videos and edit videos and answer emails, answer one-on-ones, I'm so, guys, I feel like I need to stop them. I think I need to stop some live streams. I think we need to do less live streams. I don't know, man. I need to get my life together. I need to get my life together. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a great Sunday. You guys go out and enjoy the sun. That's what I need to do right now. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, bros. Peace out. Appreciate you. Corax, thank you for the donations. Everybody, thank you. Really appreciate it, all of you. Peace out, bros. Peace out.
Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We gotta move these server racks. Custom built deliveries. We gotta move these cooling fans. We gotta move these RTXs.